Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about one of my recent purchases. I know I'm a little bit late. This perfume came out last year and there's so many reviews on the internet about this perfume. I actually was sent a sample from a good friend and I wasn't sure how I felt about it given how much it costs for the perfume, but I finally decided to splurge the bottle. So the scent that I'm talking about is Kilian Angel Share. So first of all, let's look at the bottle. The bottle, it looks like those glass in the bar where you drink cognac or whiskey. Yeah, it's super cute. It's made of glass and these are actually metal. I think it's glued on to the glass though. Really beautiful details. So I hear a lot of people talking about this being a plastic. I don't know why they're complaining about it. It's not like you want to have a lot of glasses. I don't know. I love the packaging. I'm actually pretty glad that this one's made of plastic instead of another glass because I just am very paranoid about things breaking. So the less parts that are fragile, the better it is in my opinion. The notes that are listed in Fragranticas are cognac, cinnamon, tonka bean, oak, praline, vanilla, and sandalwood. When I first tested this a long time ago, when it first came out, I thought this one smells pretty similar to 1 Million Paco Rabanne, the perfume that are for male. That's the opening. It has a little bit of a apple undertone on top of that, and I thought as it dries down it reminds me so much of Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This thing performs amazing. It performs like 12 plus hours. It doesn't project as much. It plays a peekaboo on you. That's like a typical Kilian DNA. If you have one of the expensive Kilian, you understand how they behave. I absolutely love this one. So I'm gonna spray it on me. Oh, so the opening is very appley. Oh, it smells like brandy, like boozy apples with cinnamon. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm like obsessed with the scent of Angel Share. The opening is so beautiful. It makes me happy. It calms me down. It smells like I'm breathing in alcohol without getting intoxicated. Oh, it's so beautiful. If you enjoy the scent of apple brandy Kilian, this one's pretty similar, except this one has the Tom Ford Lost Cherry intertwined in the scent profile. It's very comforting. It smells like apple dessert. Those like apple pie with cinnamon that you buy from bakery, except instead of a typical syrup, add brandy in it. It smells like that. It's so absolutely beautiful. I love this one so much. I'm super glad that I finally own this. What perfume does this reminds me of? Yeah, like I said, this one reminds me so much of 1 Million Paco Rabanne on the opening, and in the dry down, and the deep dry down, it actually smells super similar to Tom Ford Lost Cherry. You could get this Dossier Perfume Cherry for much more affordable, but there is no brandy or cognac in here. There's no woodiness. This is just like maraschino cherry with powder, like powdery sweetness. So the next perfume that I bought, this is like talk about so much in the fragrance community that I've been wanting this for a long ass time. This is Armani Code Cashmere. I used to own Armani Code, the original, the blue one. Sometimes you could get that one so affordable from Mercari. That scent is pretty arrogant, like very loud, very grapey orange blossom. I wasn't a big fan of the original, so if you don't like the original, chances are you might not like this one. because it has the same punch as the original. It has that grapey orange blossom. If you don't like grapey orange blossom, avoid the original or the Cashmere version. If you enjoy the original, you're going to love the Cashmere. If you like the original, you might love this one. So this is started to grow on me. The notes are listed: fragrantica are orange blossom, jasmine, sambac, almond milk, heliotrope, iris, suede, leather, incense, and patchouli. First spray, I thought it reminds me so much of the original. It makes me wonder why I bought it, because I fall for the hype again. It says that this one has almond milk. I could smell it, but when I hear the word almond milk, I thought it's going to be creamy and almond milky. I guess it does have the almond milk, but keep in mind that the strongest note here is still orange blossom, the grapey orange blossom, with a little bit of depth that comes from the leather and the incense. This one also has patchouli. I'm not a big fan of patchouli, but I don't smell the patchouli in here. If anything, the patchouli only add on to the scratchiness in here. It adds on to the longevity, but I don't really smell the patchouli. The strongest I smell is the grapey orange blossom with some depth to it. So I guess when I read the words milky or almond milk, I immediately thought of Philosophy Fresh Cream, like those translucent, airy, milky scent, but this is not it. This is closer to the scent profile of Armani Code instead of milky scent, you know? But nonetheless, this one is beautiful. It has the depth. It has the leathery, it has the sexiness. So if anything, I would describe this as the more sexier version of Armani Code. Armani Code just smells like an arrogant bitch scent with no substance. This one, at least, it smells like she has that sexiness to her. So yeah, I could see how this one's gonna grow on me, but so far I have been testing this out. I'm actually quite surprised. I do enjoy it. I just don't know how I feel about it. I guess I expected a whole lot more for Armani Code Cashmere. I thought it's gonna be so different than the original that I'm gonna fall in love, but in reality it just reminds me of the original. Is this a must-have? Kilian Angel Share. Depends. If you love Paco Rabanne 1 million, and if you love Tom Ford Lost Cherry DNA, and if you love the booziness, you're gonna enjoy it a lot. It's not so mind-blowing that you must absolutely own it, but after smelling so many perfume out there, I think Kilian Angel Share is worth owning the full bottle. It's just so good. It's really hard to beat that, you know? How about Armani Code Cashmere? If you could find this as a decent price, even retail price, go ahead and pick it up, because this is discontinued. It's super hard to find. But if you have to pay arm and leg, I don't recommend you to do that. Maybe just get the original because it's cheaper. I'm just surprised how similar it is to the original, and I don't like the original. But I could see how this one's growing on me. It has that like depth, sexiness, date night. This one screams date night. And actually it has the warmth and the heat that's also present in Hypnotic Poison. There's no Hypnotic Poison scent in it. It's just had that like blankety, warm cashmere scent. Alright, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.